Hello, all you beautiful cats and kittens out there in YouTube land. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to the makeup table on Planet Flipside. I'm Vixen Little Paw. Let's see, we got new background music. Let's take it down a little bit. How's that for volume, hubby? About there? You still hear me? Okay. Hey Myrtle, hello Eliza, how's everyone doing today? Today my look is inspired by my bunny ears. You can kind of see they have little hearts in them. There's a lot of pink and white going on. I'm going to be using the Maharan Star Blend makeup. This is makeup you can use both dry and wet, and I will be using both dry and wet. So here we go. I'm going to start with the purple on the eye. I'm going to start with my eyes first. Vixie's having a weird day today. I don't know why. It's just been absolutely off the hook weird. But we will keep going, as it were. How are you guys doing? Talk to me. What's going on? Are you having exciting days? Are you having weird days? I will make it. Yes, I know. I always do. I'm still breathing, so we're still making it, right? As long as you're still breathing, you're making it. Oh, she's gonna be here. See that? Well, they just gave us this new music on StreamYard, which is pretty cool. I just hope the next step is they let us load our own. Maybe the moon and the stars are in a weird alignment today or something. I don't know. I lost track. It might be because I am flighty as hell today. And emotional. I mean, even more so than for usual. I mean, I like this. I like the way this is coming out, but I want more purple. So I'm going to put some more purple on. Sometimes you got to build these colors. Pigment's great, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I'm using the Maharan Star Blend. It's my costume closet in the reflection. So, and that's dry. Yeah, okay. Full moon was last Monday, so we can't attribute it to a full moon. We can just say the stars are in fuck you. I don't know. It's kind of how it feels. Like, forget it. You're done. Okay. So I'm liking that as the base for my eyes. And we've got pink, blue, and purple going on. Very very, very. So now I want to do some blush. I'm actually going to go into the Beauty Glaze Color Fusion, which most of us have and use a lot, and go into the pink shimmer. And that's what I'm going to use for my blush. Oh, that's frightening. Okay, I didn't do a lot of contour because I wanted to leave my face very round because it's, you know, the bunny feel. And one of my ones I have white, it's like the last remaining. I use this like a white setting powder, not translucent setting powder, white. So whatever this is going on is going to pale it out a lot. I'm going to go right under my eyes. gonna do that under my blush too. And I'm going to go in with yellow. This pot broke. It shattered into a million pieces. It's so powdery. Hey, Chrissy, how you doing, hon? Next, I'm going in with the Maharan White, but I'm using it wet this time. I use saline solution because it dries faster than water. Or I use the liquid. If I want it to last a really long time, like more than a couple hours, I use the Maharan liquid makeup. But I feel like I get a better flow, like painting with, it's more, it's a slicker, I guess, application with water or saline than it is with the, it's like the difference between painting with acrylics or oils. So yeah, we're about there too. I'm alive, so that's good. Hey, Brittany. Pardon me. Not supposed to have chicken in it. Ratatouille is technically supposed to be vegetable, isn't it? Just veggies. Right now, I'm doing the white part of daisies. I'm trying to anyway. They're a little bigger than I originally intended them to be. Got a little heavy-handed. It's okay. Yeah. We do what we can with what we got, right? Let's make my wrist itch. At least it's not my palm. I'm not going to be giving away money. Oops. Wrong brush. This is not the brush you are looking for. I really don't want to mix my colors right now. I'm glad. I think we all need a tone down a little bit. Today's been just crazy, it sounds like, for everybody. We just need to chillax it a little bit. A little bit of chillaxing. Let's see if I can get these little dots in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'll post a picture. I usually do. I keep nodding off, actually. Today has been one of those weird days. It's just been a weird day. All over the place. And I keep getting distracted by stuff. Like, stuff I'm not usually distracted by. So if this is your first time here or not, some of you are just regulars and I adore you for that. We do have a Discord server that's linked below at Planet Flipside Discord. Planet Flipside Coffee House on the Discord channel. And there is a room that's called the Makeup Table. And if there's anything you'd like us to do, we've done all kinds of things. We've done spinners. We've drawn candy colors. We had an S&M party. Skittles and M&Ms. We did candy bars. And, if you have anything you'd like to see, go ahead and post it there, and we will take it under serious consideration. Sometimes we get blocked, just like it's an artist thing, and you get blocks, and you don't know what to do, or you feel like you've done it 1,000 times, and you don't really want to do it again. So sometimes you just need something to get you back into the groove.
Yeah, there's no one else to be on there, though.
Another weird thing that happened today, I haven't eaten, so hubby's making some food. Hi, lady.
I give up. I'm
What's happening? Did they break it?
I have perfect signal going to the house. It was a fucking modem that they installed.
Was the new modem?
They put in a new modem. I don't know how long my signal's going to last at this point because as soon as he walked out the door, I connected the Chromebook to it. Mm-hmm. It was on for about 10 seconds, and then the modem decided it was going to try again and kicked me off. I've literally been sitting here for the last 5 minutes screaming at my fucking computer and my modem. Come to find out, the company that we go through has no technicians in the area, so they're bringing everybody from out of state. The guy that just left my house was from South Carolina. He straight up told me the company what we're going through is absolute shit because they have no idea what they're doing. And I feel fucking bad because I didn't find out until I fucking put that message in WhatsApp that this dude was coming to my house.
Don't feel bad. You had no control of that.
I don't, but I feel bad because you've been sitting up here by yourself.
Yeah, but, you know. I have the gift of gab.
I know, baby, but still. You know how I am.
And Eliza and Myrtle and Bethany and now Polite is here, so we got people.
I know, but
did you hear our new background music? We have new background music.
I did catch the WhatsApp message on that, and I think it's amazing that they put in background music.
I was like,
I think it's awesome.
I've only been screaming about it for a year and a half now.
Right. But
I told them, I said they need to quit asking me what I think.
Right?
Because I tell them.
I can't with this company.
I can't even.
Like, the dude legitimately said this company is absolute shit and you're being robbed. I was like,
the thing that kills me is they're all little monopolies. Who else are you supposed to go to?
No,
what else are you supposed to do?
Like, we have Cox, but that's in Salina, and they don't come out here. We don't have any, like, we don't have Comcast, we don't have Xfinity, we don't have none of them. The only other option we have is to go through, like, DirecTV or some shit like that, which is going to be, like, shit speeds.
I was just going to say, anything satellite is, I can't. Not with what I do.
Right, and that's what I explained to the dude, and he was like, oh, so you know what you're talking about. I was like, a little bit. But we found out my download speeds are half a gig, my upload speeds are a gig. So that's okay. But I don't know. I said, well, I keep having connectivity issues. I was like, I'll be in the middle of a fucking show and then my Wi-Fi cuts out. He says, well, let me check your modem. And he said, whatever modem they put in, and he looked at it and he was like, that's a piece of shit. He said, they gave you a shitty modem. I'm going to get you a better one. And I said, okay. So we brought in the one. The problem being is if there's an outage, it takes upwards of 30 minutes for the damn thing to reboot, like, solid. Mm-hmm. So Polite had to delete her old YouTube account because it was double charging her for premium. Holy shit.
Yeah.
While I'm here, I might as well at least try to put on some fucking eyebrows. Goddamn. But
honey, he's dealing with all this without eyebrows?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I have. But he was like, I was sitting there and I watched a motherfucker who was working on some shit that I had just fixed, and he cut my lines. And he fucked everything up that I did, and I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry. And he still has 3 stops to do. It's after 5 o'clock here. This poor motherfucker ain't gonna get back to his hotel until like 10 o'clock tonight. I told him, I said, you want me to make you something to eat? He said, no ma'am, but thank you.
Oh jeez, a year. Well, I found out that my PayPal account was charging my stepfather's card today, and I felt like shit. Like, quite a few years ago, we had hit one of his credit cards for an emergency that happened.
Yeah.
And I thought we had done it, and there's been nothing happening on it until just this last 2 months.
Uh-huh.
And he hasn't said anything to me because he didn't really care. But all
still,
of a sudden, it just started getting more and more because I thought I had money. I couldn't figure out why I didn't have money or why I had so much money, but hey, you know, what the heck.
Right.
And so I'm feeling terrible. I'm in tears. And it's like, quit beating. My mom goes, quit beating a dead horse. It's okay. And I'm like, no, I feel like crap. Add it up. Let me know what I owe you.
Well, thanks, Jeffrey. Your fucking makeup brush just fell to shit.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, look.
I hate it when they do that.
I've got fucking super glue, but that's not the point.
Nope.
Justin's on his way home. And he tried to get me to go on a truck with him so I could see the new truck. I said, I will do that tomorrow, sir. I said, I have got shows tonight. He said, well, the internet guy's on his way, so I said, God damn it. But I got to use my QR scanner. I told the dude, I said, he asked, he says, well, what do you do with your internet and how many devices? I said, well, I help with a YouTube channel. I says, I'm on there. I said, and I'm having issues with it and blah, 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 blah. He goes, oh, what's the channel? I said, do you have a QR scanner on your phone? He said, well, I don't know. I said, let me see your phone. So he handed me his phone and I popped on the QR scanner and I was like, bloop, here you go. Welcome to Planet Flipside. We'll see if he actually subscribes or not. Like this poor kid, he has no idea where he's at. He has no idea about good vape shops in the area. And he's seen my mod and he's like, I have that same mod. Where do I go? And I told him and he was like, thank you. Nobody's told me nothing.
I tried to start vaping a couple years ago because of for reasons anyway.
Right.
And I don't know anything about them. I do not want to go to a shop and talk to people about it. So I asked everyone, and you are the first person who actually gave me straight answers about anything.
Well, yeah, because I don't want you to be misled. Like, yeah, you're going to find most of the mods that I have, or most of the mods you can find in a shop, cheaper online. You're going to find most of your juices cheaper online. The whole reason we go into a shop is because instant gratification, and we know that they have the juices that we like.
Yeah. The little place that I found online, I absolutely love. And I would give them a shout out, except for I don't want to give them a shout out unless they're sponsoring me at this point.
Right.
There's certain
I get that.
Like, look, if you were sponsoring me, I'd give you a shout out.
But this poor little boy, he's young. He says, I haven't had nicotine in 3 damn days. I said, oh, Lord.
Oh, jeez.
I said, you're out here working on these idiots? And then he went to see how big Salina was and how far away from it. He said, there's 46,000 people in that town. I said, yeah. He says, that's huge compared to where I'm from. I said, you're sitting in a town that has less than 1,000 people. That poor kid.
He did not know what he was signing up for.
He didn't, but he's getting paid, I'm assuming, decent. We didn't talk about that, but...
Usually when you have to go out of state like that.
Right. He says, it's cold as shit here. I said, it's 60 fucking degrees today. How is that cold? I said, you ain't been to Kansas before, have you, honey? He said, no. I said, this is warm for winter. He said, I put my coveralls on. I said, welcome to Kansas. But he asked, he says, what do y'all do on your channel? I said, well, we do some gaming, we do some talk shows. He said, y'all do gaming? I said, yeah. He says, what do y'all play? I said, we do Don't Starve Together, we do Minecraft, we have Animal Crossing. He says, y'all play Minecraft? I said, yeah, but it's on Bedrock, it's not on Java. He said, well, shit, I play on Java. I said, well, get Minecraft on Bedrock and come play with us.
Because now you can get Bedrock on everything, I swear.
He says, I might just do that.
I pulled out my new pink. My new pink. Hey. We're going back into the pink dry again, by the way, for any of you who are following along at home. We're going to shadow the undernose and the nostrils. There we go. And then we're going to line the philtrum. If anybody doesn't know what the philtrum is, that's a dividend under your nose.
It's your angel kiss.
Is that the Cupid's bow, or is the Cupid's bow your lips?
The Cupid's bow is the dip between your lips. Like, you see how mine's... Not that you can see that close. You see how mine's real deep right here?
Yeah, mine is too.
That's your Cupid's bow.
That's what I thought. So that's the difference. The philtrum is the whole line, and the Cupid's bow is right here.
Right, and the reason why they call this
Picking up your accent as I'm talking. Oh my god.
Sorry,
it's just realized
that little boy was from.
It's
that
okay.
Little boy was from South Carolina. I picked his up.
I'm not even Southern, but sometimes when y'all start talking, I just join on in. Like I know what I'm doing.
So, have you ever seen what's the fucking name of that movie? Goddamn it, Prophecy.
I love that movie.
So you've seen
the
where
best Lucifer ever. Yeah.
Gabriel walks up and goes, shh. That's why it's called an angel kiss, because when your mama was pregnant, an angel walked up and went, shh.
I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. The guy
Nobody
who plays
realizes
Lucifer,
Glenn Danzig was actually in that movie. He played one of the angels.
And the guy who plays Lucifer is the guy who played Aragon.
Yeah.
On
Lord of the Rings.
He is the best Lucifer, I swear. I was like, oh my god, he's so good. So good. So good. Well, I think Polite figured it out. She said, cancel it all. Let God sort it out. She said, I ain't playing this shit no more.
Well, like when we upgraded our phones, we added Hulu, even though we already had it. We bundled that with Discovery and Disney Plus. And I had to call Disney and have them cancel my subscription through them, and then had to call Hulu and have them cancel the subscriptions that we were paying for, because we had to fix all the... Yeah, that was a fucking shit show.
Yeah. Oh, that's exciting.
That music is super relaxing, by the way.
It's not bad. I kind of like it. This one, I'll show you guys which one I was going to put on, but I think it might be too much.
It's too aggressive.
See what I mean, though? It's kind of...
Yeah, that's not very...
This is pop.
That little boy was funny. He says, I was telling him the hours on the vape shop, and he goes, well, I don't do nothing on Sundays but play video games. I says, well... He says, don't tell me you're going to tell me that I need to go to church. I said, baby, you walked into a heathen house. Why would I say that? He said, you really were not shitting me when you told me I walked into one of the most relaxed houses in Kansas. I'm not from here.
I'm gonna call this good.
I'm working on this fucking eyebrow. Fuck my eyebrows. I still gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing for dinner.
We're having dirty rice. I don't have any
Ooh,
beans,
I'm coming to
though.
your house.
I want beans, but I don't have any. You polite. You are on. You have homework, girl. There's 3 of them, and they're all good. The first one is the best, but all 3 of them are really well written.
The second one with Christopher Walken, he's so funny because I can't. You gotta watch it.
I was just gonna say stop.
You just gotta watch it.
They're
fucking great.
I when it first came out, I was like one of the only people I knew who'd seen it. So I got it, and every party I'd bring it. And I'm like, everyone has to watch this movie. I turned so many people onto that movie. I love it. So well written. So
sorry,
well
ma'am. These movies take priority, so you're gonna have to bump them up that list.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, these important, great one-liners too. Like the.
Yeah.
So okay, I'll tell you what the line is because it's such a good line. I can't help it. Christopher Walken looks at this little kid. He's playing Gabriel, right? He said, "You know that little dividend under your nose? That's because before you were born, I told you a secret, and I looked at you and said, shh."
And that's how humans got our.
It's creepy as hell. I love it.
He really is, but it's literally one of the most iconic roles he's ever played. And I'll fight anybody on that.
Well, he did really good at the Haitian in Sleepy Hollow, though.
He did.
But that wasn't as much of a pivotal role.
No.
This was
I am so sorry for not being here. I feel really bad, and I know y'all are gonna tell me don't worry about it, blah blah blah, but I still feel bad. Because I'm not gonna be here tomorrow because I got an adult. Vixie said yesterday, you leave the house a lot for somebody who's so introverted.
Said you leave the house a lot more than I do.
Well, and the thing is I only leave the house with Justin or with somebody that I know. Like if Cupcake was to come over, I leave the house with her.
Person.
Exactly. And then even when I am in town, it's a holy terror fit most of the time.
My mom, day before yesterday, when the neighbors had the fire and I freaked out a little bit. It's like, do you want me to take you out for coffee? Oh, hell no.
No, there's people.
I don't want to go. I'm having anxiety. I don't need any more people in my business. The only
reason I'm going tomorrow is quite literally for Texas Roadhouse rolls. It's not even for Texas Roadhouse. It's for the fucking rolls.
I like their rolls, but man, they have some of the best steak.
They do. They really do. And you
can just see it before it's cooked if you wanna. I do.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to see it.
And you get to pick it out at the counter if you really want to.
I do. Because I'm a snob.
So is Justin. I'm just like, look, just give me a strip, okay?
I like which one? Third one from the bottom with the most marble in it. That was mine. That was picked for me today.
For me, I'm more about like, okay, I understand that steak is supposed to have marbling, but like, for me, I want the leaner. I want more meat than I want fat.
Well, if it's grilled right, it should all be meat when it hits the table.
Right. But, this is...
I don't like the leaner cuts because they don't taste as good.
Well, I can't eat a whole ass ribeye to myself. Those motherfuckers are huge.
Yeah, you take half of it home, makes a great sandwich the next day.
Honey, Justin typically we don't go out to eat very often, and when we do, I'm like, we could have just gone and bought these steaks for the price that we just paid for 2 people.
Yeah, I do that too, though. In fact, I have money. I need to buy some steak.
I do, Liz. Thank you. My God, y'all. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself.
What do you have in your hair?
A makeup brush.
Oh, is that where what's his face failed you?
No, he was supposed to go in, but he broke, so I put in one of my other ones. Yeah, I can't eat a whole ribeye in a meal. Like I can eat half a ribeye, but don't nobody sell half a ribeye. So I just get strip steaks because they're smaller. It has nothing to do whether they're tender or not. It's
they accidentally sent me New York strips a while back. And I looked at it and I'm like, Mom, she's what? And I said, they sent me steak I've never worked with before. Well, it's no different.
So
and she was right.
We
it was good.
We don't have a whole lot of New York strips in Kansas. We usually have Kansas City strips, which, in my opinion, are a little bit bigger than New York strips.
I was going to say, aren't they a little bigger?
They are a little bigger from what in my opinion, I could be wrong, but they're definitely a little bit bigger. And I don't like anything. I'll eat a ribeye. Don't get me wrong. I love a ribeye. I just can't eat the whole thing. And I don't like nuking a steak after I done ate it. Like whatever's left, I can't.
No. What you do is you slice it up in thick slices, and then you put it. Then you take a cast iron skillet and you get it really hot, and then you saute. First you saute some onions and peppers on that bad boy.
You make fajitas.
And I just eat them with nothing else on them. Just the meat and the veggies. I'm good. Go. It's delicious.
But for me, a strip is the perfect size. Like whether it's an 8 or a 12 ounce, it's the perfect size. Yes, garlic butter of all things with rosemary.
I never had that till I went south. I know it's a big thing everywhere, but I never had it till I went south.
Oh, it's fucking amazing. Like, don't get me wrong.
It's good, but
don't get me wrong. You can grill a steak without any kind of seasoning, and I can eat it with nothing on it, and it's perfect.
It depends on who's cooking it. And pepper. Lots of pepper.
Justin, when he makes steaks on the grill, he puts whatever he wants on his, and I'm like, fuck it, just barely put any garlic on there and put some, I use garlic butter and rosemary, but that's it. I can eat a fucking steak with no seasoning.
Oh, if it's a good steak.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
Absolutely.
Not so much. And then there's the skirt steak. What the heck is that? That's like stew.
Dude, I use the skirt steaks for like Philly cheesesteak because they're so super thin.
Well, somebody gave me some skirt steak and it wasn't thin though. Maybe they didn't cut it right. That's why I got it. I don't know. But anyway, so I slow roasted it like I would a pot roast. And then I threw some diced tomatoes and some seasonings and stuff. I basically made Swiss steak out of it. Because dang, that stuff is
You
tough.
can't make, like, for me, skirt steak's not really, I mean, yes, it's a steak, but it's not good for a whole lot.
It's tough. You gotta really, I must cook that thing all day.
That's usually why when we go to the store and we get a steak, it's either a strip or it's good. Well, actually, what I do for like the Philly cheese.
I know it's cheap as hell, but I love chuck.
Well, for the Philly cheesesteak bakes that I get, I actually buy stew meat, which is just chunked up steak.
Yeah, it's gotten more expensive because I used to get it real cheap whenever it went on sale in my shish kebabs. I'd marinate it for at least 24 hours. And then do shish kebabs. But now it's gone up in price again. I'm like,
it has.
This poor man's food, guys. Quit fucking with poor man's
like
food.
for me to get 2 pounds of the stew meat, it's damn near $50.
That's crazy.
It is.
I remember I remember looking at my mom and saying, when did chicken become $3 a pound?
When did chicken become $20 fucking for 10 pounds? That's $2 a fucking pound. Chicken's supposed to be cheap.
Yeah, again, poor man's food.
When did fucking hot dogs become fucking $10 for fucking a 24 pack of hot dogs?
No kidding.
And that's ballpark. That's not the cheap ones.
Like, we used to get the market ones from Sam's Club, and they don't even carry them anymore.
They do, but it's hit or miss if they have them. And if you do have them, they're still $10 a fucking 24 pack.
Oh, these are 80 packs for $17.
No, they don't have those. They used to have the boxes. I used to get the boxes, and they don't carry them no more.
Those are what my kids like. And those I like because they don't have soy filler.
And they're cheap, and they're fucking, you can just throw them in whatever.
They're not bad.
But no, I got mad because when I was going to do the Midwest meetup, I'd been looking for at least 2 months for them boxes, and Sam's like, we don't carry them anymore. Well, why the fuck not? Like, I almost went carrying over some fucking ground up bologna.
Yep. Well, there's a thing we used to do with those, make ground bologna sandwiches. Grind them up with sweet pickles. It's delicious. I only want it like once every 3 years, but it's delicious.
Right. But,
All right, so tonight we at 8:00 we have Homespun Magic. We'll be finishing up. We won't be finishing up. What am I talking about? We'll be working.
we stopped on row 8.
Something like that. So I'll be doing the next 2 to 3 rows. I'm going to look at it and see how many stitches it is. So we'll be doing the next 2 to 3 rows. On the crochet along, if you want in on that, the first 2 are posted in the Discord server. So go ahead and check that out. And I'll be posting the 3rd one tonight.
I might actually bust out the new hooks that I just got in the mail.
Oot, oot.
They're cute. They're hot pink and they got cheetah print on them.
Ooh.
I just wanted them because they were hot pink. Yeah.
Cool. Then later tonight, after that, 9:30-ish, we'll be gaming with Vixie, playing Do Not Starve together. See if we can beat our 30-day goal, because
we'll see how much attention is needed.
Some of us have reached the 30-day goal. Me, I did it.
Amazing, by the way.
I did it. It was a good build.
That is like
part of the credit for Don't Start With Me is the build. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta start over because the build sucks. It's like I can't.
Sometimes you just cannot get what you need unless you travel for 4 fucking days.
And even then, it's like, where did the beefalo? Why don't we have no beefalo?
Where's the flint? Why the fuck is there a quarry on the other side of the fucking map?
You know, or why is
do I have to go through a wormhole?
Why is this only spiders? There's nothing but spiders.
Why are we sitting in the middle of the frogpocalypse?
Frogpocalypse, yeah. You guys want to see some cool stuff? I know we got some new followers from across the sea last night, and hopefully, they'll come back and watch, and hopefully you all come back and watch. And if you want to play, we play on the Steam servers, so you have to have a Steam account, which is free, but the games are not. But the account is free.
Believe that Don't Starve Together costs $15 US.
Yeah. And
it was
you
like
get
$14.99 plus tax.
$14.99 plus tax, but you're supposed to get one that you can give away. I'm not quite sure how to do that.
I didn't get one.
Still working on it.
I didn't get mine.
I might have to write a letter and yell. I have a whole bunch of us who play.
Yeah, because then we could have given Brittany a free copy.
Yeah, Brittany gets a copy. I have Brittany's copy.
Okay.
But as soon as her computer's ready, Brittany can jump on with us. So, what the heck? It's 70 degrees. Ooh, it warmed up here. Why is it chilly in my house?
My heater just kicked on and it's not even 60 degrees outside.
Oh, math fun, huh?
Ew, don't do that.
Eliza was trying to math this morning. It was really cute.
Don't math. But anyway, y'all.
Yellow.
I apologize for being late. It was not my fault.
We still love you.
Hopefully this internet bullshit is fixed for good. I highly doubt it, but...
This one's called Daydreaming. The first one I was playing was acoustic. This one's not bad. Listen to this one.
Let me go get some batteries on my skin. I can still hear.
This is like 80s club music.
It really is. Like, where is the day glow? Where is the flock of seagulls and Smith hair?
Oh,
Dixie knows what I'm talking about.
Smith's was the first bass line I ever learned how to play was Girlfriend in a Coma.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Girlfriend in a Coma, I know it's serious. It's the weirdest song ever, I swear. If y'all don't know who Smiths are, you do, whether you want to or not, because they were the opening to Charmed.
I saw a video I about shit over. This girl's wearing a Def Leppard hoodie, and she says she was talking to somebody about somebody had made a comment talking about name another band from the 80s, and she was like, Def Leppard is not a band, it's a serious condition amongst leopards. And I was just like, I can't, like,
she had to be full of shit.
Had to been, because my eyes are super brown after seeing that.
Because if she's wearing the t-shirt, you know, I love and Bring It On when the guy walks into the classroom with the Clash t-shirt on. And she goes, "Is that your band?" He goes, "The Clash? Circa 1970s, 80s original lineup?" Yeah, no. No. I wish.
But goodness, y'all.
Every time I see that, I lose it. I'm like, oh, I remember a couple years back, we were driving down the road, and this kid, and when I say kid, he was like 9 years old. Kid was wearing a Misfits t-shirt. I'm like,
Now, was it the new Fits or the old Fits? No, here's the thing.
Was it the old Fits?
Okay, it was Glenn himself. It wasn't just Jerry only shit.
No. It was an old Misfits shirt. I'm like, stop this car right now. Do you know who that is on your shirt?
Fictitious.
Poor kid. I was losing my mind.
Well, I giggle because, like, Walmart, they've got all the band t-shirts now, and I seen this kid wearing a Nirvana shirt, and I was like, do you even know who that is? And he was like, no, it's just a cool shirt. And I was like, oh my fucking God, I can't.
You can go on this channel, and I'm telling you, do it if you get a chance. You want to laugh your ass off. Watch kids being exposed to whatever music from the 80s, shows from the 80s, especially music videos, because these kids do not know what music videos are. Go and watch them watch Nirvana for the first time. It's hilarious. They're like, what is going on? Heart-shaped box. I love it when kids watch heart-shaped box. That is a twisted ass video, and I love it.
It is, and if the lyrics are just as twisted, but I love the fucking song.
Oh, it's great. Oh, I love that song. I'm being facetious.
I thought it was fictitious.
Never mind. she put fictitious, but that's okay.
So I gotta call Justin, figure out what we're doing for dinner, and then I gotta get into my IP address and fix my because the dude so this dude knows how to fucking hook the internet up, and he knows how to do everything except for change my fucking modem name and my password. So I gotta do that.
That's usual nowadays, though. All right. We love you all so much. We'll see you back here in an hour.
About an hour.
All right.
Kylie, bye.
Kylie, love you, bye.